Hey guys, welcome to Diecast, and in this video, still continuing the initial D, I have here the initial D Autoart Toyota Sprinter Trueno AE86, and this one is the Project D version. So if you ever follow the series, what they did was they took Takumi in and he joined the team and he got his car modified a little bit, so you'll see shortly. And I like that there's a snippet of from the Japanese comic here. Before I open this up, I'll show you guys what's all around here. So as you can see, the hood is black now, and I believe this is not the 4AG engine anymore. He had to swap it out for something else, so this is that new engine now. And aside from that, I believe the driver's seat will be fixed bucket seat now. So sadly, I do not have the final edition, and the final edition is the one where both of the seats are bucket seats, and that's basically it. At that point in time, I wasn't a big fan because it was a composite model, and I'm not a big fan of the composite models. Feel free to make a comment about what you guys think about the final edition, because that's basically what kind of threw me off. It's like, if it was diecast again, I wouldn't mind, but the fact that they made it into a composite model, it's like you guys have the casting already. Like, just keep it with the whole ensemble. It's like, so I didn't understand why they had to make it a composite model and the price was basically the same again. So yeah, if you guys have the composite model, please let me know what you guys think about it. Was it worth it, or was it a good idea for me to stop here because it was the this is one of the last diecast models that they made for the AE86, and as you can see, there's pop-up headlamps. If you're following with the other models that I have, so there you guys have it. I just want to make sure, are there, yep, so there's 4 screws underneath. Alrighty, I got the model out of the styrofoam box, and as always, it just looks iconic. It feels like I do have the actual car in front of me in a miniaturized version. It's amazing. There's a few things that I noticed that I'm going to point out. Let's start with the overall look. Right here, very, very fine detail. Like, it's not there's no hump to it, so it's just all nice and slick there. The decals are done very, very well. We do see the indentation of the gas right here, the gas compartment. We do have the old window rain guard or wind visors, or yeah, and it even has a Trueno script on top of it. Same with the bottom one right here underneath that first line. We do have as well some mud flaps in the front and back, and the back one actually has the Trueno script on it. Okay, so we're getting to the front here. Separate piece for side markers there, and as always, there's still those nice fog lights in the front. And interestingly, this one doesn't have anything in the front here. Does it have anything in the back? Nothing. It's just blank. So that's the interesting thing about this model. It's like they decided, okay, this is gonna be the race car, so we're just gonna leave it blank. And I'm looking at the box here just to make sure. Yeah, so it is completely blank. So it was just that other model, like the first model with the cup holder up there. That's the one with the Japanese license plates. So we also see the Trueno script right here in the front by the hood, like just underneath the hood here by the grill. And we also see more amber lights right here. It's really got a nice look. Okay, so this is one of the things that I noticed. There's a carbon fiber weave on this really nice hood. Same with those pop-up headlights. So one thing I love about this car is I believe this is a limited edition model. It's not numbered or anything, but I'm pretty sure this one was the one that was hard to get. I'm not sure if it's a special release. I think based on my research at one point, this is a special release model. Like, I think it was only it's either select retailers or it was Japanese only market. I'm not 100% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, like I know this was a limited release version. So on this side, as you can see, you don't see any of the Fujiwara tofu shop. It's just on one side. And then we get to this side, just blank. And then at the back here, you see those, again, nice defrosters at the back. We also see Apex twin cam inline 6, or is that 6? No, sorry, that's twin cam 16 valve, I guess. And then the other Trueno script, Sprinter, and the Toyota script as well. For wheel detail, again, still rocking the Watanabes. Very detailed. Unfortunately, this also does not have the valve stem on it, but nice detail on the lug nuts and that center hub. We do see some detail on the caliper. It's a bit hard to see because it's gray. It's like right in this spot right here on the, what is that, the 3 o'clock position. And then it has a interestingly odd, very small rotor. Very small. Like, you can even see through it. That's crazy. And same with the rears as well. If anything, it's either the same small rotor or just about the same. It's crazy. And you see the tires. Pretty cool. And as for underneath the car, we do see all that nice detail underneath. Just gonna adjust it for you. Perfect. So we do have the pop-up headlights again. I can show you that later, but it just kind of like goes back and forth, just like that. So yeah, super nice detail. We see that full exhaust in a fine sort of polished silver. And look at that. The tip of the exhaust is actually chrome. That's kind of cool. They really did some attention to detail in this one for sure. If not all their models, like this is, you know, like they actually made it to spec from the cartoon itself. And yes, of course, the front wheels do turn. If I can turn from here. Yeah. As you can see, right there. No active suspension on this guy, just pretty much non-moving. So let's get to that pop-up headlights. Very slow moving. There is a little bit of a hesitation right there, but as soon as it closes, it closes shut. Pretty cool. There's just a piece of dust, I guess. All right, interior time. Let's start with the driver's side. Try to open it from up here. Perfect. I love it when you just get that spring loaded there. Right off the bat, I do see a nice fabric seat belt. You got the clip there too. And as you can see, the visible difference right there, this bucket seat. And everything is pretty much stock inside. Actually, I remember this version would have like a gauge, like a separate gauge cluster, I think, because I was watching the movie. Oh yeah, it does. It's right there. So at one point in the show, he didn't know when to rev it because it was a different engine. So in the middle right there is the other tachometer that he had, so he would know exactly where the RPMs would go, because his dad had to tell him, like almost like last minute. I don't remember what RPM it was, but it was like insane. And then you get a carpeted interior, got those pedals. That's cool. I totally didn't even realize the aftermarket tachometers right there, because I remembered, I think that's one of the things that he installed in this one, or I think his buddy from the gas station helped him out. What's his name? Ikatani or something? And then, yeah, I think it's Ikatani. We go to the brand new engine, and it should have this hood prop for it, if I can get it up. There you go. All right, so this is the brand new engine that he got. I don't remember exactly what type of engine it was. I know I did some research on it. I'm totally geeking out right now, but yeah, this is because I believe he blew up his engine. Oh, by the way, spoilers. Yeah, so this is the engine that he had, and I don't think they even showed the engine. They might have shown it like later on the show. I don't recall. But one of the other guys saw it, and it's like, what? How is this possible? How did he even get this engine? So that's a super cool fun factor there. So this is that engine. Also, let me know if there's any difference in like the final edition, like engine wise and whatnot. Like, is it just a seat, or is there like something else that's different? Yeah, feel free to let me know, because I'm really curious now. And they are quite expensive now as well. Okay, so we go to the side, passenger side, and you get the stock A86 seats, everything. Yeah, he didn't tear it down or anything, it's just right there. Unfortunately, no more cup holder. I'm also wondering if these gauges up top are different. I have to watch the show again, but I think those are also aftermarket gauges in the center console right there, just by the dash. I'm gonna have to double check. There's nothing at the rear seats. And again, the cloth seat belt. And we get to the rear. Let's open that nice hatch. I love hatchbacks. I love wagons first, but hatchbacks, gotta love them. And I love how there's these, like, they're supposed to be like hydraulic, hydraulic like hood openers and stuff, but unfortunately this one does not hold up. My other one does, but this one doesn't. And then you have these like little wires just to hold it up like how the car would be. I know my Mazda Pro J5 has that feature. Super cool. Anyways, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't yet, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.